Hello everyone, I'm sorry if my Christmas tree looks so screwed up because of the Santa hat. I'm in a mood as you can tell, and don't judge me for eating this. You guys probably think I'm eating the whole one, but no, there was like hardly anything up left, and I was just like so pissed off right now, and I'm eating it with a fork. There was no good food. Anyway, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about the Gilmore Girls revival, and let me just say that I watched the entire thing, all 4 episodes, the day it came out. I was that dedicated. I waited for it. So I was so excited. I thought it was going to be the best thing ever. And I watched it, and I waited, and it ended, and I was like shocked, but like not in a good way. So let's just backtrack. I fell in love with this series when I was a middle schooler. I think I was in like 6th or 7th grade, and I just fell in love, and I finished the whole thing by the time I was out of middle school, and I didn't even know there was going to be a revival. I was just so satisfied with the way that it ended. I didn't think there was going to be a revival, but there is going to be a revival, obviously, and I was just really excited. I didn't know like what would happen. I thought for sure, at the very least, we would find out like who Rory ended up with, because I thought that we were gonna find out if it was like a new guy or if it was like Jess, Dean, or Logan, and we didn't find out any answers. Like my question to whoever's like. Well, my question for whoever was in charge of that, like, what was the point of this revival? I love seeing the actors in action, and I love them so much, and I'm not, like, trying to discredit anything that they did, but I have to say, like, whoever did the screenwriting, I just did not like it at all. I love seeing, like, I love seeing stuff from the original seasons, like just Stars Hollow and Taylor, and seeing that everyone was like everything normal. Michelle and Kirk, I love them so much, but I feel like we didn't really get any answers. Rory was just like not together her whole life. She didn't know what she was doing with her life, and I thought that she would figure that out, but she really didn't figure that out, and she's like ended the season without any job. And then the last 4 words, okay, this is gonna be a spoiler. She said, "Mom, I'm pregnant," or I don't know what she said, but what? Like, and we're probably not even gonna get another season, which is like really annoying to me, because whoever thought of ending the season that way, it's just, I hated it. I don't know who would like it. We don't even know whose kid it is. I'm pretty sure it's Logan, but what if it's the Wookiee guy? For God's sake, what if it's the Wookiee guy? Then what? And then they brought in a bunch of new characters, like the gay guy, Andrew, I think Andrew was his name. And then I thought that was like really weird how in the town meeting Taylor was like, "Oh yeah, I want to borrow some gays." I'm just like, no, that's not how it works. And then Suki wasn't there. I understand if like the actress like didn't couldn't do it for that long, so that's why she was only in it. But and then the whole Christopher scene where Rory like went in, and then she basically like yelled at her dad and accused him of all these things, and it was just really uncalled for. So I ended up jumping all over the place, and I feel like this whole like season revolved around Emily, which I love Emily, don't get me wrong, but I just needed answers. So we saw Jess. I feel like Jess and Rory work out perfectly together, and he obviously still liked her, but I don't think that's gonna go anywhere, right? And then Logan, she's having an affair with Logan. If she was gonna go for all this with Logan, then why not just marry him? Like she said in the original episode, she said that she wasn't going to marry him because she had stuff in her career and she wanted to put her career first. But like 10 years later, she isn't anywhere, and maybe it's like they're trying to show that's like how real life it is. That's how real life is. It's not always perfect. But it's just really upsetting to me, because like if you let's just like take this back to real life. If you proposed to me and I said no because I had to put my career first, I wouldn't be having an affair with you. Well, be taking part when you're having an affair with your fiance. If And then Logan is also stupid too. Like, if he doesn't want to like be with his fiance, he should like cut ties off. But his father, and then Rory, as you can see, I'm just really upset. So another thing I wanted to bring up was when Paris and Rory went to Chilton, they saw Christian, right? And I was so excited because he was one of my favorite like side characters in the original season, and we just saw the side of his face. Paris freaked out because she saw Christian, and they ran into the bathroom, and that's the end of everything, and we didn't even get to meet him. And I was so mad about that because, you know, we waited so long for this revival, we didn't even know it was coming. But if you're gonna mention Christian and if we're gonna see him and you're gonna be this close, then at least let us meet him. So that was really upsetting. And also Luke and Lorelai with the whole like having children thing, why would that even, like, nothing came out of it. I don't understand this. They focus so much on like different little things, and I don't care what they focused on as long as there's something gonna come out of it, but nothing ever came out of it. Them wanting to have children, nothing. They didn't, and it's just, I feel like it was so pointless. And also there was one episode where they wasted so much time on Lorelai seeing a stupid play that had nothing to do with the season. Like, nothing to do with, like, the original seasons or anything like that, and nothing came out of it, like I said. And I feel like if we're only going to get a certain amount of time to revisit these characters, and this is, like, our last chance to learn about their lives, then don't waste time on, like, stupid things. And also, Lorelai going out into the wilderness, that was a waste. Like, I understand that she needed to go, like, figure things out, but I still feel like there's so many things that they should have developed better that they didn't. And I don't know, I'm just like overall really disappointed and really angry about this, as you can tell. So because they spent so much time on Emily's story and like taking away from things that they shouldn't even be talking about, like the play and Lorelai going out into the wilderness, Lane and Paris were like hardly there. Now Paris was there for way more than Lane. I mean, Lane. But Lane was like not there at all, and she was Rory's best friend, or she is. I think she still is. And she got almost no time whatsoever, and that really upset me. Also, when they went to the pool in the beginning of summer, that like really took, like, I was so shocked by that, because I feel like Lorelai and Rory, their whole motto is like, don't judge me. Like, they eat a bunch of food all the time, they drink all this coffee, and they're like, don't judge me, we can do whatever the hell we want and it's still gonna be fine. But they were like body shaming a bunch of people at the pool, and that like, I was so shocked, because not only is that like not like their character at all, or at least I didn't think so, it's just like in this day and age it's just so uncalled for, and I just found it really, really offensive. And I feel like this show was really, really racist, because the whole Berta thing, Emily's maid, it's like, what language does she speak? And this is just, her whole situation just seemed way too racist. I had to change angles because my camera just died on me and I want to charge it. So like, while all these ideas are fresh in my head, I can still talk. So yeah, anyway, where was I? I think I was talking about how the whole Berta situation was really racist, and I feel like the whole gay thing that I mentioned earlier was just really racist and really uncalled for, and I just don't understand why they would focus on all these things that had nothing to do with the original seasons and be really, really racist about that. That really upset me. I don't know. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about more in depth about the three guys in Rory's life. So, we're going to start with Logan, because he's the most apparent one. Obviously, they're having this affair, and I feel like Rory, it just upsets me so much, because Rory had been through this before. She had an affair with Dean, and that did not end up very well. Like, let's just be honest here. And for her to do it again with a guy that she turned down like years and years ago, she should be like way past that. And it just really upset me, because I feel like she should be better than this. But, you know, the whole relationship was just very, like, it seemed like nothing had changed from their relationship, like, back when they were in college. So I feel like that was just very badly developed. Also, the whole life and death brigade thing, I liked it. I thought it was humorous and fun, but I just don't think that it was very realistic thing that would have happened like in real life. So let's talk about Jess. Jess got seriously jacked up. He was like my favorite character in the original seasons, and he still is. I feel like he's very mature. He's a very good guy, and I feel like he and Rory should have ended up together. But we don't even know if they'll end up together or not because we got no answers. Okay, Dean. Let's just talk about Dean. We saw him in one scene in Dozie's, and it was so awkward. Like, Dean got a lot hotter, I have to say. But she was talking about the book and how she was going to mention him, and then she said all this stuff about how he was the best boyfriend ever and how he taught her what safe looked like. He was so awkward. He didn't even know what to say, and I feel like it was just kind of immature and not uncalled for Rory to say all these things. And yes, I just don't think the scenes, and I don't think there was a lot of thought put into these scenes. So yes. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about before I go is the book that Rory wrote. So Rory obviously is having a really, really hard time in her life, and she literally can't do anything with her life, so she decided to write a book about her life with her mother, and Lorelai does not want that, and she tells her explicitly she does not want all this stuff out in the open. And in the end, when Lorelai says that, okay, fine, you can do it, that's only because Rory like pushed her so hard, and I honestly don't believe that Lorelai wanted that, which made me really mad because Rory is just like, she definitely got her stuff on the naughty list this year. She did all these she's just really agitating, and I feel like she was so selfish in this revival, and it really, really showed. So yeah, that's all my feelings. This video is probably going to be 1,000,000 minutes long, but there you have it. Let me know what you think down below, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.